What should we do today?
Moby Dick's clerk said the latest issue has arrived, so please handle it, Tagido.
Tagido!
Good morning, you two. Is there something to be picked up?
You're up early. It's nothing urgent, just the latest issue of the Anomaly Sky. I asked Tagido to pick it up.
Sounds like a magazine on anomaly collection.
You're right, but it's about low-threat anomalies approved by the Bureau of Anomaly Control. The content is basic but very informative. Keeping up with anomaly trends is part of A-Bone's operations, so I'm an avid reader of Anomaly's Guide.
타기기도 타타타기!
Why not join Tagido for a walk?
Sure. I'd like to explore the area and get familiar with it. Lead the way, Tagido.
타기도! 타기도도 타기도 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 타기!
Stay sharp, stay smart. No anomaly grades from the start.
Is that Mint's voice?
타기도!
For class 1 to 4 anomalies, don't panic, don't fret. Protect yourself first. Seek help from the Bureau of Anomaly Control or certified anomaly hunters. Daily reminder, think twice, don't pay the price. Unlicensed anomaly hunters can cost you more. For class 5 and 6 anomalies, follow the Bureau's instructions. Find the nearest temporary shelter and wait for rescue. For class 7 and above anomalies, follow the Bureau's guidelines carefully. Evacuate the area quickly and orderly. Trust that we won't abandon any citizen. All this information is summarized in the BAC Manual, latest edition. You can get a free copy from the Bureau with your terminal.
타타토기!
Next, a quick update. Landrick spokesperson states, their collaborating performer Toshi has been advised by doctors to rest due to health issues. The group is considering canceling the perfume launch event, scheduled at the Callus Pavilion at the end of this month.
Hey Bones Restore is here. It's been a while.
타타기!
Good morning. Here to buy the latest anomalies guide for Adler? Here it is. Oh, the new weekly fantasy is also in, featuring the latest serial of Tales of Nil. I remember you like manga. Want to take this?
타기도! 기도타!
He said I'll pass for now.
Checking out.
타기도!
Sorry, sir. This customer was here first.
Apologies. Thought no one was...
타!
Oh, you can go first, sir. Tagido, let's take a weekly fantasy.
타기!
Thank you.
Got everything. Let's head back.
타기도! 타기!
Oops, sorry. Are you okay, Gramps?
I'm fine.
타기!
Being called Gramps wouldn't feel good for anyone young.
Tagido?
Hmm?
Taki.
Was that the same person I saw? Never mind. Doesn't really matter. Hetero has so many curious things.
Tagido! Tagido! Dogi!
The appraiser and Tagido are back. Allow me to introduce you to Bianca. Bianca is a new client who just came in with a commission.
Hello.
Bianca, everyone here works at A-Bone. The owner will join us shortly. Feel free to bring us up to speed as we wait.
As I emphasized, this is critical. Don't brush me off with domesticated oddities or children.
Tagi. Hey, you impolite old...
Tagido is an outstanding restorer at A. Respect and understanding for team members is also one of the prerequisites.
Isn't it the owner's decision whether to take the commission?
The opinion of the person before you is the same as the owner's.
Lo and behold!
Lady,
Now that the shop owner is here, what brings you to our little shop,
Tadagi! What?
The company from the news.
So you assumed I'm Landrick's PR just from the branding.
Though silent, one's demeanor speaks. Isn't that your What I want to know is, with Landrick's resources, why come to a place like Hankaku Street? Let's get to the point. What's the anomaly commission you can't have the public know?
It's unclear if it's an anomaly. Our collaborating perfumer is missing.
All right, missing person. Security office.
You're rejecting our commission without hearing the details?
Seems like you didn't read our commission guidelines carefully.
I did my homework. Your shop's utility bills, insurance, and fines for unauthorized ads are overdue. Also, fines for property damage, printing debts, breach of contract lawsuits.
Stop!
Oh, I knew we were poor, but not this poor.
You're done speaking! The boss said no. And it's a no. Leave.
Look at this proposed contract. Complete our commission and we'll pay this amount.
Commission details, confidentiality. Here, if the conditions are met, the client agrees to pay. Oh, that's a lot of zeros.
That's a generous offer with VIC exclusive services.
Bianca came a long way. Let's hear the details.
Adler has a point.
Fine, let's hear it.
Please, have a seat.
I'll cut to the chase. We need you to find Toshi. It's a crucial stage in our product development. He's been working from his home office, not visiting the studio, not answering calls or emails, only attending weekly video meetings. Wouldn't even find him missing from his home. We've searched everywhere, but there's no sign of him. While we can't completely rule out a kidnapping for ransom, no one. Toshi is a well-known perfumer with many fans due to his unique style and charisma. This news cannot get out. Our request is simple. Find him, and fast.
I know of that perfumer. Young, but quite skilled.
Many of those bottles and jars on Hotori's desk are from Landrick, so we do have some connection.
The lady has always valued talent.
There's one more thing I overlooked. Our new employee is eager.
That's right.
Looks like A-Bone should take this. Look how excited she is. Now, let's discuss the commission fee.
She's definitely driving a hard bargain again.
When opportunities fall from the sky, you grab them.
With so many hunter agencies and bridge crossings, why did they choose us? It can't be because they trust our, reliable shop owner. Doggy!
All right, what are you waiting for? Go find him and wrap this up. Take good care of our precious. I'll get back to work.
We'll do as the client said and visit the place of the guy who went missing.
Take care and stay safe. Do take good care of them, Natalie.
Yep, you ain't got to worry when the Colucci family is in charge. Just wait until I give each one of you a house like this and we go big.
Do we have an appointment?
Hi. We have an appointment with Toshi.
Please wait here. Actually, Miss Bianca has told us to let you go straight upstairs when you're here.
A-Bond detectives on the case.
It's you.
If you still think domesticated oddities and children are unreliable, you can...
I didn't mean that. If my words offended you before, I apologize. I was too anxious.
Is this where Toshi was working from before he disappeared?
You can investigate freely. Just please be mindful of the arrangement. I don't want his work disrupted.
Understood. Let's get started.
Stop! No one else touches it! This annoying bird. I'm gonna catch it so hard. You! Stay still, don't run! Catch it!
What's this? We didn't see this during our previous investigation. Toshi's disappearance must be connected to this anomaly.
Sorry. I couldn't find any data on this anomaly.
Whoa! Even the brainiac doesn't know? But you've got a whole library in your head!
What's happening?
Was that a space anomaly? Or someone's...
Such a fat dog, yet so nimble.
The sensor on the table. Miss Bianca, do you recognize that?
It didn't seem significant. I've been here several times and didn't notice it.
Strange. They're talking about an...
Could the person we're looking for have been taken by that dog?
The bad dog and Stinky Bird must be in cahoots.
We need to understand the connection between the bird and the sensor, and the dog's whereabouts.
Should we ask around?
Wait, don't bother. Empty your pockets of funds. Hurry, hurry! Trust me. That won't do. Those intel dealers won't give us information for free.
Intel? You mean those couriers?
Shh, quiet! If Boss Lady knows about this, she's gonna go funky on my ears again!
Couriers?
Steri Express. They run a courier service, but they also deal in intel on the side. A-Bone sometimes does business with them, but Hotori told us not to get too close.
Special circumstances call for special measures! It's our first commission with a newbie! We can't be slow! Edgar, what happened to all your pocket money?
Gave it all to you last week.
You insisted on taking that sculpture from the shop.
It was really cool. Oh, forget it. What now?
There's one more person we haven't... Tagido? Hand over your stack.
Tagido! Tagi! It's just money. When this is done with, I'll ask for a bonus for you from Boss Lady.
Is your companion okay?
They should be fine.
Hope your investigation goes well.
Don't worry. We'll update you with any new information.
Thank you.
Tagido, let's go. The others aren't a big deal. One Grunster, one Poker Face, and 2 owls. But be careful with the old lady named Jo Yuan. Tagido! Watch out, or she'll trick you out of your info.
Poker face... owls.
Stay close.
Steri Express at your service. Well, if it isn't the little ones from E-Bone. A rare guest in... Long time no see, little Edgar. Have you decided to learn the trade from me?
This dummy isn't leaving A-Bone. Stop trying.
Lady Juyuan, we're here today to...
Oh, Is there a new commission?
Trade secret. Tagido.
Looks interesting.
Where did this bird come from? And where can we find it?
One piece of intel is now turned into several. Didn't your boss tell you, in business, impatience is the enemy? You must be the new appraiser at Ebone.
How did you know?
Let's discuss the deal, Lady Juyuan.
You don't know any of it, do you?
Since I'm the only one here today, can you really afford my rate?
You name it.
If your boss were here, we could talk.
Zhuyuan, perhaps you have other conditions?
I like dealing with straightforward, clever people. I think we'll get along. Let me think. New customer discount, one piece of intel, in exchange for getting to know the appraiser. How about it?
Huh?
Does that mean no charge?
Really?
I'm a woman of my word in business.
Favors are the hardest to repay.
Deal.
Looking forward to working with you, Abone's appraiser. So, what's the question?
Leave the thinking to my minions.
A sensor and bird being taken must mean something. We want to know about the bird.
Smart question. Wait here.
So secretive.
Secrets are a woman's weapon. This bird and sensor aren't documented anomalies. They appear in a manga called Tales of Nil.
Manga? Tagidogido!
You know how to contact the manga's artist?
This person was an obscure author a couple of months ago, with no contact info. But I found the expense records of the Tales of Nil editor. Besides the publisher and home, he frequently visits a residential address. Could it be the author's address?
Impressive. Thanks.
Without these skills, I wouldn't be Starry Express's top courier. Complimentary service. I'll be delivering nearby. Want a ride?
That was oddly kind of you.
Gotta help in all the ways I can.
Thank you, Zhuyuan.
타기도 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 타기도
Here you are. Good luck. Don't forget my fee, new friend.
I thought the manga artist would live in a big, cold house like the perfumer. Nothing beats living like this! Gotta say, I really like this manga artist.
Excuse me, is the Cake Sweeper Sensei home?
Someone is here.
Excuse me, I'm here for Cake Sweeper Sensei.
No? Hey, are you here for the manga artist too?
And you guys are?
We're just on community visitation.
She doesn't seem to be here, though.
And there.
Should we bust the door down?
Huh?
Busting it down? Well, I don't really want to make this a scene for the neighborhood, but I guess that's the only way to make sure Sensei is safe.
What's happening?
Good day, Kiromaru.
Can I eat Natalie up, Sakiri?
This is no. For the 100th time! I'd be getting stuck in between your teeth. Tagido seems about the right size for you, though. Tagido! Tagido!
Can I eat this dummy, Sakiri?
Help!
Hey, no eating anyway. Keep your... Now, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1... Stop!
Cake Sweeper Sensei, are you home?
I'm not going out. I ain't got no manuscripts for you.
Seems like she thinks we're her editors trying to chase her down for her manuscripts.
Editors? Are they supposed to be super scary or something? Well, I bet she finds them more terrifying than getting her door busted down.
Cake Sweeper Sensei, I mean no harm. I just wanted to ask you if you've seen Dandelion.
You what? Ah, trying to trick me into giving you my manuscripts now, huh?
I'm talking about my dog. It looks like it's the dog from the last chapter of your manga.
The dog? Wait.
There! It's that bad dog!
Wait, have you guys seen Dandelion? Could you just tell me where he is now? It's been—
The dog I saw. Is this what it looked like before it went missing?
So, you're saying that your dog has been gone for about a year now and recently showed up in the manga?
Yes!
Oh, what? Totally thought you guys were here to squeeze my manuscripts out of me. Why didn't you just say that? I was scared so Come on in, chop chop, before my editor comes for me.
My name is Boom Boom, and I came to Hethero to look for my dog. Dandelion, that is. I found Dandelion on my way home from a convenience store. He was trying to fish a cookie out of the trash can, but then the can flipped and landed right on his head. I named him Dandelion because he sheds his fur all the time, which makes me sneeze all the time. Dandelion is quiet and lazy. He likes to sleep on the sofa mat and watch dramas with me. Monday is Gen Z, Thursday is Duke K, Friday we go to buy monthly romance and weekly fantasy, Sunday is our mandatory workout day. After a stroll by the sea, we'd head home and swing by the convenience store for some quick bite chips and refresh cola. He'd munch on his favorite duck apple chips and yogurt, snuggled up on the couch with me watching Magic Change-O-Rama. Back on a weekend about 11 months ago, though, it hit me while we were just waiting for the taxi that I'd left this manga that I'd just bought in this fast food restaurant. So I left Dandelion on the beach alone and returned to the fast food restaurant for the manga. And Dandelion was gone when I got back to the beach. I looked everywhere but never found him. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have left Dandelion there. I can't imagine what life is like for him when he's so silly.
Well, about that, Dandelion? It's in Tales of Nil too? Hey, you didn't kidnap the dog, did you?
Wait, me? Kidnapping a dog? Are you out of your mind? Do you really think a shut-in manga artist would go out of her way to kidnap a dog when she barely even wants to go downstairs for food? Why would I want a dog when I'm barely keeping myself alive?
Makes sense.
Where did you see Dandelion, though? This dog in the manga looks exactly like Dandelion.
It was quite an interesting experience. By the way, have you ever heard of Pawn Moonlight? People say this pawn shop only shows up on the night of the 15th of every month. And all your wishes can come true as long as you're willing to pay the price.
Okay. That's just a bunch of nonsense.
The fire phoenix from one of your works burned itself down to help its owner. Does that have to do with Pawn Moonlight?
What if I told you that I've been to Pawn Moonlight? And that's where I saw this dog and the fire phoenix.
A place that makes all your wishes come true for you, as long as you're willing to pay the price.
See, as long as you're still alive, life is full of bottlenecks. My editor chased me down with a knife on the 15th, 2 months ago, when I had no work to send his way, so I spent the whole night out there, both trying to avoid him and then I suddenly walked into a huge door, and I was like, where in the world did this door come from in the middle of the night? Really scared the hell out of me. Doggy! But I was a wanted person then, and I really didn't have the time to think it all through. And I pushed the door and walked in.
Oh, were there any monsters in?
Yep, you'd think, right? That's what I thought too. I thought I'd be running into at least one gigantic monster that pointed at me with a balance and went, life. But no, there was only this pair of twin brothers and they asked me if I had a wish. Well, those brothers don't look suspicious, but still. See, I hesitated because I had to pay a price.
What price?
The twins said the cost depends on the weight of the wish. I thought about wishing to become the best manga artist in the world just for fun. But they said it would cost me 20 years of my sight.
How are you supposed to draw if you can't see anything? That's ridiculous!
Yup, that caught me by surprise too, but they went, your wish is sure to come true once the pawn contract is signed, and you will only be paying your price after your wish is thoroughly enjoyed.
Speaking of which, your Tales of Nil only just started gaining traction, right?
Did you really give them 20 years worth of your vision?
Please, Tales of Nil is mid at best. It's not beating Gen Z. Hey, there's a lot more to manga drawing than meets the eye here. Readers nowadays can't really tell what's good and what's bad, but that doesn't mean I was about to trade my vision for something of subpar quality. So, I turned them down. Although, I did take advantage of the opportunity and asked them if I could take a look around in Pawn Moonlight since I was in there already anyway.
That's one hell of a request to make.
They seemed pretty nice, though. And they didn't turn me down. So I ended up taking a walk there with the brothers and your dog.
It's Dandelion! He's in the pond moonlight!
Yup. And I saw a bunch of interesting and rare things on the tour. And just right when I was about to leave, I asked the brothers if I could incorporate what I saw that day into my work. They agreed to that. Started working on the next chapter of Tales of Nil on my way home from the pawn shop. That dog, and all the anomalies I had just seen.
And then Tales of Nil became the bomb.
Yep. Pretty sure this pawn moonlight has got something to do with a perfumer.
Highly suspect. What else did you see in the pond?
Talking white snakes, fish flying in the air, and other creatures whose names I can't even recall.
That's Dandelion's collar!
Turn it, spit it out! Oh, you're shaking it too hard! Chill! Kiromori was probably going to puke again. So you heard it all, huh? Write down your contact info. I'll give your thing back to you when this guy pukes it out.
Puke it out?
I think we should just pay this place a visit ourselves.
Cake Sweeper Sensei, would you mind giving us the address of Pawn Moonlight?
I want to go too. Dandelion is waiting for me there.
What's the matter?
Well, just trying to put my thoughts together here. Alright, see, I stumbled into the place by pure luck. It was pitch. I did try to look for it after, but never found the door again, no matter how hard.
Sounds like a space anomaly that opens on certain conditions.
Let's head back to A-Bone for now and we'll think about where to find this pawn shop. Don't worry, we'll keep you posted about Dandelion if we see it.
Please do.
This is Mint from CSU2. We need your assistance.
I've got something urgent myself,